Alright, welcome back to the Pokemon Red Poison-type Nuzlocke Challenge. I am still your humble host, Rabbles the Binks, and let's get moving. Okay, so real quick, you might be wondering why, if I'm not a comedian, I'm not a voice actor, why I would bother doing a Nuzlocke Challenge on YouTube. And the reason is that I've always wanted to do a Nuzlocke Challenge, and I wanted to do something different from everyone else, but I also wanted to be able to be held accountable. So recording all of this, putting it on stream, or not on stream, but on video, and putting it up on YouTube is a way for me to be held accountable by you guys, the audience. So let's go ahead and get back to grinding. Sorry, I know it's kind of boring, but it's necessary. Because I know that Gabriel has some pretty strong Pokemon at his disposal. Alright, and we got another Rattata here. Alright. Good news is that at least King Venom is getting stronger. You know, hopefully he'll learn a couple decent moves before we go ahead and fight Gabriel. Also, just a random thing here. I know there are a lot of glitches in this game. I'm going to do my very best not to trigger any of them, so if you're looking for me to go fight Missing No or something, it's not going to happen. So let's go ahead and just a little more. You know, this shouldn't take too much longer. I think his Pokemon are at level 7 and 9. So, you know, if King Venom is, you know, decently high level, we'll be okay. Because I need... The main thing is King Venom has to be high enough to take both of them on himself because, if I remember correctly, Gabriel's team is a Pidgey and a, well, and Charmander. I think his other one is a Pidgey, and, you know, that's not going to be something that, that Flowey can handle. He's gonna, you know, he will die in this battle. And since I'm not using healing items, you know, I want to try my best not to, you know, die this early on. If I wipe later on, you know, that's life, but I definitely don't want to be dying this early. You know, it's one thing if I die against Misty or Lieutenant Surge or something like that. That's somewhat later in the game. That's, you know, when I've already died. I'll go a little long on this episode, though, to make sure that, that, you know, everyone, that, you know, you get more than just a grinding session for this episode. You know, I really wish I was able to buy potions at the Viridian City shop because... Oh, this is... See, this is not good. But this is what I mean, is like... You know, even lower level Pokemon are still giving me kind of a hard time. So... Okay, so I learned Horn Attack, which would be a lot better if this was a later generation when things have like Sturdy or something like that, but... the important thing is that I can still fight. You know, I'm not going to be dying to the first flying attack that I get. So yeah, right now, King Venom is my major heavy hitter. He's my MVP right now because, you know, I need to be able to fight him. What's in this house? I can't actually remember what's here. We've got a little girl. This is probably stuff I already know. Pokeballs are used to catch Pokemon, yes. 6 Pokemon can be heard. People raised to make Pokemon fight are called Pokemon trainers. No. I don't think there's anything there I need to learn. Be sure to read the blackboard carefully. Let's see what we got here. Oh, status changes. Well, I don't need to learn any of these. I actually know how they all work. Is there anyone else here? Just the Pokemart. Oh yeah, there is another house here. I don't think this is anything that matters. But still. Coming up with nicknames is fun but hard. Simple names are the easiest to remember. Yeah, but simple names are no fun. Oh, he named his Spearow Speary. I mean, I guess that technically counts as a nickname. Actually, really, that's probably a better nickname than a lot of them, you know. Most people's nicknames are just a shortening of their real name. So, but it's kind of like naming a dog Doggy, you know what I mean? Anyways, the reason I'm grinding over here is because they're higher level, which means it'll take less time. Oh, so I was reviewing the footage last time. You'll notice the game audio is a bit higher this time. I didn't realize how quiet the game audio was, so I raised the volume on it. And so hopefully you can hear the game a bit better now, but hopefully it's not overpowering my voice too. I'll review the footage again after this one to see, you know, if the levels are too high or still too low, because I was watching the game footage before I started this episode because I wanted to make sure nothing was corrupted, and I realized that you can barely hear the audio in the first episode. So, we'll see. I mean, you can hear my voice just fine. You just can't hear the game. I keep using Leer by accident. I mean to use Tackle, but then I use Leer for some reason. So, I should probably move the attacks around so that I can, so I use different, you know, so that my automatic instinct doesn't cause me to use a useless move like Leer. So, let's go ahead and tackle this guy. And hit him again. And one more time. There we go. See, this is what I mean. I just clicked by so fast that I used the wrong attack. But, oh well. You know what, let's give Horn Attack a shot. Let's see how this works out for us. Oh, damn. Okay. I guess Horn Attack is a better move than I thought it was. Let me take a look at this. Because, let's see. That's weird. I could have sworn I was able to switch the... That's weird. I could have sworn I was able to look at what the moves' power and stuff were in this generation. I guess I was wrong. Maybe that's something that starts in Gen 2 or maybe even Gen 3. Let's go ahead and hit this guy with Horn Attack. Let's see what it does unboosted. Okay. Once I hit level 10, I think I'll stop. That should put me high enough to be able to deal with his Pidgey and his Charmander. Because, I wonder if I'm thinking of a different move. Because I could have sworn that Horn Attack was like a really weak multi-turn attack. Or not multi-turn, multi-hit attack. You know, that hits 2 to 5 times. But maybe I'm thinking of something else. Because it's not saying hit 1 time or anything like that. Seems like it might be actually a decently strong attack. At least at this level. Man. Yeah, okay, so it's not a multi-hit attack. It's just a one-shot move that is stronger than Tackle by a considerable amount. So I'm definitely glad to have that. That's going to help a lot in this next fight. See, this is the motherfucker that killed me in my practice round. Before I was even able to find a Nidoran to help save me. This guy showed up and wouldn't let me escape. The first turn I attacked because I was an idiot. Then I couldn't escape and it killed me. So, yeah, this piece of shit. I finally got myself my revenge for what it did to Dave, which was the name I gave to my Bulbasaur in that run. So let's go ahead and heal up. We're at level 10 now, so I'm gonna stop the grind, and we're gonna go ahead. You know what? And let me check how far we are into the game. 43. So I've been grinding for a good 15 minutes. So it's definitely time to move on. I'll go ahead and we'll go an extra 15 minutes today so that grinding is not doesn't affect your guys' enjoyment. You know, you don't, that way you can just skip the first 15 minutes if you don't want to watch the grind, and you still get a half-hour episode out of it. Okay, now, if I remember correctly, there is an item up here somewhere. Okay, I guess there isn't. Could have sworn there was. Hey, Samael! You're going to the Pokemon League? Forget it. You probably don't have any badges. The guard won't let you through. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Alright, so here's hoping I don't wipe at the very first trainer battle. Sent out Pidgey. Okay. Level 9. Oh, shit. I'm in trouble. I should have grinded a little harder. Motherfucker. I might actually lose in this fight. but I might not. Okay, cool. Critical hit. Good. Lower accuracy is a problem. Okay. No, because he has Ember. I'm pretty sure that Charmander has Ember at level 8. You know what? It might have been Smokescreen, actually, now that I think about it. But, you know, I don't want to risk it. Oh, wait. His Charmander's at a lower level than his Pidgey? I could have sworn it was level 8, level 9, and level 12. And it doesn't, he doesn't seem to have Ember yet, so... Alright. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and switch. He doesn't seem to have a fire type attack yet, so... So, you know, I should be... Yeah, see, he's hitting me with Scratch. So a regular tackle should be fine. That ought to take him out. Looks like I was a little over-leveled for that fight, but you know what? I'd rather be a little over-leveled than... I'd rather have been a little over-leveled for that fight than, again, lose the Nuzlocke challenge this early on. But I'm going to try not to be too over-leveled. I forget what he said. It wasn't anything important. Sorry. I'm used to playing these games alone, so I didn't think to actually say what he was saying on screen. Well, that's good. That's actually really good. So I'm a little over-leveled, but let's go ahead and get Flowey up front again. Just for a little bit, you know, I'm trying to keep my Pokemon at relatively the same levels. So let's go ahead and get my Pokemon healed. Alright. Now, it's time to move on to the next area. But first, before we do that, we have to watch this guy. Oh, I don't actually have to. Later games, they make you watch that. But, I mean, I'm not going to waste my time on it because I already know how to capture Pokemon. I can't get that item until much later in the game. Okay, that's just warning me that it's a maze. Alright, this guy got lost. I can't remember if there's an item up here. Yeah, cool. Now, Weedle is much more common in here than in Pokemon Blue. That was part of the reason why I picked this version. So we're gonna go ahead and try to find me a Weedle. And no one seems to want to fight me right now. I think this is the guy that he's looking for a Pikachu, but you know, I'm not catching Pikachu in this. Oh, hey, cool! I get to skip Weedle entirely and go straight to Kakuna. So this is my encounter for this area. Let's go ahead and just throw a Pokeball. Now, this Weedle kind of sucks because it is under-leveled. Or this Kakuna, I mean, sorry. See, I don't have any Grass-type moves yet, so... I'm worried that one tackle would kill it. Okay, cool. Kakuna was caught. And you know what? I just remembered. I mean, you can catch Weedle on Route 2 So I'm gonna go back and run into that. Yes. Let's name him Buzz. Oops. Because, you know, bees buzz around. Okay. So I'm going to go see if I can catch a Weedle real quick. And then, you know, put it in a box because I'm never going to use it. I have a Kakuna. Or I'll put Kakuna in the box. I'm not sure. You know what? I'll probably put Kakuna in the box, honestly, because Weedle's actually better in pretty much every way. Because my Kakuna is such a low level, it doesn't actually have, you know, really anything it can do. Okay, so I might have been able to actually save a couple Pokeballs there. But hey, you know what? You live, you learn. I'm gonna go ahead and put Buzz up front just in case I'm not able to find a Weedle. You know, because I'm not gonna spend too much time here. You know, I don't really want to waste everyone's time with a whole bunch of grinding. So, I mean, in fact, I'm not even going to fight most of these guys. I'm just gonna get out of there. I'm not too worried about not being, you know, about catching a Kakuna in Viridian Forest because there's no other poison types to my knowledge in Viridian Forest. I don't think you can get Venonat until much later in the game, so you know, it's not worth worrying about. The only other thing I'd be able to find in there is a Caterpie or a Weedle. And since I can get Weedle on this route, it's not, you know, it's not a big issue. Oh, the Rattata doesn't want to let me go. Okay, cool. I got away. There we go. There's our little buddy. Okay, Buzz is a slightly higher level, but because it is under-leveled for its evolution, it only has Harden, and this guy has Poison Sting. So, and Poison Sting is actually going to be really useful. So, let's go ahead and we're going to keep throwing Pokeballs at it. Because, again, I don't really have any, you know, pretty sure if I tackle it, it will die. And I don't want to risk it. Even if I'm wrong, I don't want to risk it. There we go. See, Weedle was caught. So, the hairy bug Pokemon. Height of 1 foot, weight of 7 pounds. Often found in forests eating leaves. It has a sharp venomous stinger on its head. Do I want to give a nickname to Weedle? Of course I do. I'm going to name him... Well, since I named the Kakuna Buzz, which I should have come up with a better name, let's call this guy Drillsby. Yeah, Drillsby. That sounds like a good name. I don't actually know if I'm taking that from somewhere, but Drillsby just popped into my head. And so that's what I'm going to go with. Okay. So, let's go back down to town real quick so we can get rid of this Kakuna. Because I don't want to have 2 Beedrills on my team. So I'm not going to waste my time raising and evolving the Kakuna. I only need 1 of the 2. So we go into the Pokemon Center. Let's get everyone healed up. Alright. And so let's go over here. We're gonna go to someone's PC. And we are going to deposit a Pokemon. I'm actually going to put Buzz in a box, rather than releasing him. So I'm gonna go back. Professor Oak's PC is not even worth checking right now, but that does remind me that I did not read a couple entries for you guys. So, Bulbasaur, the seed Pokemon. A strange seed was planted on its back at birth. The plant sprouts and grows with this Pokemon. It has a height of 2 feet 4 inches and a weight of 15 pounds even. Okay. And Kakuna. It has a height of 2 feet even and a weight of 22 pounds even. Almost incapable of moving, this Pokemon can only harden its shell to protect itself from predators. Which is only true when it's actually level 2. It evolves at below level 7. In other words, when it's found in the wild. My Kakuna, once he is a Kakuna, will be able to fight. Will still be able to fight. Because it will still have. It will still have Poison Sting, and String Shot. But again, I rarely use status lowering moves. Or stat lowering moves, I mean. So, let's go ahead and... Okay. And that's fine. Oh, hey. It's another Weedle. Well, I already caught my one Pokemon for this route, so even if he was a higher level or something, I wouldn't really be able to do anything. Oh no, you lowered my speed. Well, guess what? I was... apparently already slower than you. Oh yeah, this is the generation when Poison was actually super effective against Bug. But Bug did not... but Poison did not resist itself, so... or that might be the dual type, glitch in effect, because, if I remember correctly, there was a glitch that involved dual types not actually having their, the effects done properly. When it's something that would normally neutralize out. The reason I'm fighting this guy is because Drillsby is only level 3. And you know, I want Drillsby to have a decent level when we go to fight Brock. So... Sorry if you can hear me drinking, my throat's a bit dry. Alright. Into Viridian Forest again. And I forgot to set up a timer again, so sorry if I have to keep going here. Okay, so it's been about a half hour. We're gonna go another 15 minutes before we save and quit. See, is this the guy looking for Pikachu? Yeah, he ran out of... This is the guy that ran out of Pokeballs. I don't know where the guy who was looking for Pikachu went. Okay, so this Weedle's a little bit of a higher level. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to Flowey. Flowey's fine. He's weak to Bug, but, you know, he's also a much higher level. And he's not weak to Poison. See, that's weird. It says not very effective, but it actually should be neutral. But I guess it's taking the Poison type into account instead of the Grass type. I'm not sure if it's just what it says that's the glitch, or if it's the actual damage. I should really look into it. I do know that I will be in trouble against Sabrina. So, I know that the poison typing is in effect for that. Oh, a bug catcher wants to fight. Well, guess what? That's a little bit high level for Drillsby to take on, so I'm going to go ahead and bring in King Venom here. Because 3 levels is close enough that I don't want to risk it with Flowey there. Let's go ahead and hit this guy with a horn attack, and he'll die in 1 hit. Probably. Oh, not quite. There we go. Oh, shit. Well, I'm going to say no, and then I will, right after this fight, go and switch that. I, for whatever reason, completely spaced on doing it. So, but it is supposed to be set to set, which, you know, I haven't switched in a fight yet, so I haven't broken my rule. But, well, I haven't switched in between enemy Pokemon in a fight yet, so I haven't broken the rule yet, but I do need to set it to set right now so that I don't forget about it later. So let's go ahead and options, set attack speed to fast, and battle style to set. Okay. Yeah. I'm keeping battle animation on because, well, you know, it's always fun to have. Now, I feel like the encounter rates in the first generation were actually much lower than they are in later gens. Because it seems like I'm always a little under-leveled in this one unless I grind a bit. Okay, level 7 Weedle. You know what? Let's bring in Flowey and see how he fares. If he starts getting too fucked up, I'll just switch into okay, see, this isn't gonna be a problem for me. Alright, Flowey, crush this guy. So what kind of personality do you guys think that Flowey's got here? I like to think that Flowey's a psychopathic monster that's just waiting to tear everyone apart, but he's a little too weak right now. So, you know, he talks a big game, but he's not quite ready to actually dish it out. That's why he only fights weaklings. You know, so let's go ahead and Leech Seed this guy, because Harden's gonna be a bitch to tackle through. But this way, while my attacks aren't gonna do much, the Harden will, or the Leech Seed will continue to give me some health back, so that I don't have to worry about the fact that I can't heal in battle. So I guess his Kakuna must have been caught below level 7 because all it seems to know is Harden. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and switch into Drillsby for a second. Since this Kakuna only knows Harden. And I'll just go ahead and Poison Sting him to death. Well, for a couple turns until I hit max health. So after this turn, I'll go ahead and switch back over to I'll switch back over to Flowey to finish him off. Alright. There we go. Cool. Flowey grew to level 10. That's awesome. Okay. Now a Weedle... Yeah, I'm not gonna switch into, not gonna switch into, Drillsby yet. Because I don't think he can necessarily stand up to this Weedle. Alright, this Weedle is done for, and this guy is just, he's done. Huh? I ran out of Pokemon. Well, that's what happens when you face me. Yes, I am kind of going through the grass as much as possible. And I found an antidote. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm, obviously I do still want to level up a bit. And the encounter rates seem, like I said, a bit lower in this game than in later ones. So it's kind of, you kind of have to push a little harder on it. So it looks like I'm doing 2 damage for every 1 damage he's doing. That doesn't really... So, but I'm gonna do this. I know that this battle will take a little longer doing it this way. But this way Drillsby gets all the experience points. Because Brock isn't that tough. But of course, Drillsby will not be going up against Brock. This is more just so that my Pokemon are fairly evenly leveled. So, here we go. See, I got like 1 encounter in that whole stretch of grass. Like, the encounter rates here are just obscenely low. Look at me. I'm serious. I'm just... I mean, look at this. I mean, in later games, I would have already hit 4 encounters by now. Oh, hey, look, a Caterpie. I actually didn't know you could catch Caterpie in the Verdian Forest in this version. I thought it was something that was only available later in this generation. Again, sorry about the sound. I know that can be kind of annoying at times. But it's pretty much... it's the way it kind of has to be right now because... again, no capture card. But thankfully it's only, something that happens for very short periods. So I want Weedle to evolve, or Drillsby, I want him to evolve into a Kakuna before the next fight. Because Harden can actually be kind of useful. It keeps using string shot on me. I don't know why. You would think it would be at least trying to... Oh, there we go. What are we looking at? About 5 more minutes. That's enough time to do this one battle. Actually, I can probably do a little more than that. Okay, a level 9 Weedle. Why did he keep his Weedle all the way to level 9? Let's see. Flowey's level 10. King Venom. Let's go with Flowey. Because King Venom is, you know, he's a high level at this point. Now, fun fact. When I play this game... casually, or more accurately when I play Fire Red casually, I usually try to raise my Bulbasaur to Ivysaur before I take on the next gym. But in this one, I'm just going to raise him until he gets Vine Whip. Or Razor Leaf, I forget which one comes first. So, when he gets his first real grass attack, is when I'll go fight Brock. And hopefully Drillsby will hit level 7 with this after this fight, and we can have a Kakuna, and then I'll go ahead and save, and I will make sure that I have the timer on for the next game. That way, there's no looking at the clock here in game to decide how long there is to play. Alright. Okay. Nope, he did not. Well, one more fight. We're gonna go until I get Kakuna. That's how long we're gonna do this until... we're gonna go until I have a Kakuna, and then... Okay, he's just telling me about Cut. He's just talking about, you know, Pokemon habitats. That's fine. Alright. Because I think this patch might have slightly stronger Pokemon in it. Nope, it's the same. Okay. You know, kind of a step down from Route 22, isn't it? Well, I only have 4 of those attacks left. So I might end up having to switch. Yeah, I think I don't have much of a choice here. I have to switch because I'm not going to be able to... not going to be able to attack. I'm only going to have String Shot left. So, Flowey's going to have to come in and play cleanup. Okay, Flowey's level 11 now. Alright, so let's go ahead and go... Since Flowey is... you know, only has 2 or 3 uses of Poison Sting left, let's go ahead and heal everyone. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this done. Alright. Now, I don't remember in the next route if there are any poison types. So when we get there, we'll see if I'm able to find anything. Alright. There we go. Drillsby is evolving. There we go. Evolved into a Kakuna that doesn't suck. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and save the game. Yes, we are. And I will see you guys next time on the Pokemon Red Poison-type Nuzlocke. Have a nice day, or night, or afternoon, whatever you have.